Bismillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum. I was thinking about a point. Shaitan has a very twisted way of getting you off path. Like he'll come with all sorts of excuses. I was just thinking about the fact that naturally I enjoy being different. I like being different. I didn't mind standing out of the crowd. In fact, that was something I found pretty cool. And like when I didn't used to wear my niqab, and in fact the whole class used to wear niqab. I grew up in Saudi Arabia, so in high school everybody was supposed to wear niqab when they went out at the going time. I didn't wear it because I was like, I don't wear it other places. Why should I wear it, just outside school? That's hypocrisy. I don't think that way anymore. But back then, my abaya was like, it had music notes on it. Like I borrowed my friends. I remember I found my friend's abaya. It was so cool. It had music notes in it. And I found it so cool. And it had the most fluorescent bag. And even my abaya had very fluorescent patches on it. And just found it to be cool, really. But now that I started doing niqab, Shaitan comes in and says, well, you're doing niqab because you like being different. And, you just stand out. That's why you're doing niqab. And I was actually thinking, and I was like, no. But then, Shaitan just whispers, wasfasa. But then it happened so that I joined these Quran classes in Saudi Arabia, and it was compulsory. Like everybody there, they wore niqab. And I went to that school. I found niqab still to be beautiful, and I like the other women, they're wearing niqab, and me myself wearing niqab. And alhamdulillah, I realized, no, it's not about looking different. It's about being close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I started doing niqab out of shyness anyways. And it hasn't hindered me in going about my things. Like I've been to uni, and actually I've stayed in uni quite a long time. 16 years to be exact, and I'm still not done. So it's definitely not a hindrance, and it's something that really, really makes me feel close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I just feel like, I feel good following the footsteps of mother of believers. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, commanded them, to cover themselves. And, when somebody asks them something at their homes, they should ask behind a screen, because see, at home you're relaxed and you're not wearing your hijab and stuff. So if somebody needs to ask you something, they need to ask you behind a screen. And also, back then the homes were really small, and because of modesty reasons, even the best of generations, the best of our ummah, were advised to interact with each other in this small congested place with a screen between them. Yeah, when they were out, the women used to cover. And yeah, we've heard of women working in the marketplace as well. But see, in the marketplace, a stall, it's still your own personal space. You're not sitting next to someone in a chair. That doesn't happen. So you need to distinguish between public and private as well. Why am I talking about all these things? Well, haya and hijab are my passion. I'm really passionate about it because of the peace and the blessing it has brought me. I can walk into a conference room full of men, and still not worry about anyone looking at me or, judging me based on how I'm looking, but judging me on my work only, and interacting with me, judging me based on my personality and not looks. So it's a good feeling to be known for who you are rather than how you look. Yeah, when you're getting married, that should matter, and everybody has a right to look at their future spouse and talk to them and see, how things are. Even Rasulullah ﷺ advised the Sahabi to go and have a look. Okay, why was the Sahabi satisfied marrying the Sahabiya without even looking at her? If women were out and about, the Sahabi should have been able to see her, right? But Rasulullah ﷺ asked him to go and see the woman he's gonna marry because it's important. And girls, you can still be cool, you can still be hip, you can still look beautiful. It's just that when we're going out, we're supposed to cover our beauty. Wear the fluorescent stuff, wear the glittery, shimmery stuff, do your makeup. you can do whatever you like at home, and all girls look pretty. It's just that when we're going out, we're supposed to cover our beauty because it's a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the effect of obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that like you get immense peace, and you'll only know it when you practice it. And if you cannot understand what I'm talking about, I'll just suggest that you learn about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more. And if you recognize the importance of it but still feel pressured or have some apprehensions what's going to happen if you start doing it, well, start doing bit by bit and keep making dua, because when you take steps towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah ta'ala takes many steps towards you, and He is going to give you steadfastness, inshallah. So keep at it, girls. Bismillah.